So Fulham won and Arsenal won as well. This 1-1 felt like a loss because before the game, a lot of Arsenal fans were expecting that at least this season we are going to get a win against Fulham. But we also knew that a draw or a loss is possible because last season they were one of the teams that we did not beat at all. And this season, in the last couple of games, we felt that we've come back to form. We are playing good football, scintillating football. On the right-hand side, we had Odegaard, Timber, Saka having some nice combinations, some nice chemistry going on. And we are hoping that the same thing is going to echo again in today's game. But Mikel Arteta, the Tinkerman, as usual, did his thing. For me, if we win, is the manager. If we lose, is the manager. If we draw, is the manager. Because as Jose Mourinho once said, he is the brains, the players are his legs. So I don't say if a player did this or that. Obviously, they have some responsibility. But for me, the buck starts and stops with the manager. And the reason why I say that is this. Before we get into that, first of all, thank you to everyone that is streaming. Please press the like button, okay? Even if you don't want to do it, just do it anyway. Press the like button. Subscribe if you're new or you're yet to do so. And give us your own comment in the comment section below. And let's begin with Fulham because Fulham had the perfect gameplay. I think they came to draw and this result was good for them. They know they're not going to be good. They're not fighting for Europe, I don't think. They're not going to win the title. They're not going to get relegated. So all they have to do is frustrate Arsenal. They did it last season. It worked. Of course, why not do it again this season? Right? Now, they saw our starting 11. I don't know if they obviously saw our starting 11 and then they had the right tactics to actually, to deal with us. They knew that Calafiori was injured and I guess the managers are not silly. They probably predicted that Arteta is going to put Thomas Partey at right back because that's what he's done this season. So what did they do? They put Adama Traore on Partey's side. Not that it was made any difference, but at least you can see them trying to make some initiative, right? Hal Robinson, yes, he handled Saka properly, right? Like they put 2 banks of 4 on us and they stifled our gameplay. In the first half, we had most of the possession. We played most of the first half in their half. We played most of the first half in their half, but no creativity. There's nothing that we did that was creative. Saka was able to beat Robinson once or twice and spams across some crosses to the other side, to the left, to the far post on the left. But there was no one there to finish it. Rice didn't have a good game. Havertz did not have a good game. Trossard did not have a good game. It was just silly just silly from Arteta, really. Our starting 11. I'm sure when every Arsenal fan saw the starting 11, they were like, what the F is going on here? Right? You have Tierney on the bench. You have Lewis Kelly on the bench. You played Lewis Kelly against Manchester City. But this time, you're choosing to keep him on the bench. As I said, Timber has been having a nice combination with Saka, and Odegaard has been taking the pressure because of the way he overlaps. He's creative. He's quick. He's got dribbling skills. Whatever it was, like sometimes he even plays as the 10 when Odegaard shifts to the right and Saka goes in, like Saka inverts or tucks in. But he puts Partey on the right. And Partey did not have a bad game. I think he had a good game, but it was not giving that same overlap. It was not overlapping Saka. Instead, it was just there on the side waiting for a pass and stuff like that. Basically, he killed our right-hand side, and we already know that our left-hand side is not good enough anyway. And so, we're just useless. We had to depend on set piece again. Now, set piece is part of the game. I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, set piece again. Obviously, all Arsenal fans are happy that we have the set piece game on lock because people try to defend, opposition teams try to defend, but they don't know how to handle that set piece. Saliba scored. Is the second highest scorer for Arsenal from set pieces. I think Saliba has 6 now since the start of last season, and Gabriel has 10 in total. Fair enough. But overall, we did not play very well. That's what I can say. People that have been watching the channel already know, or that know my takes already know that I didn't think Arsenal were going to win the league anymore. Before the season, I thought we were going to win the league. But after the transfer window, I rated it 1.5. And seeing how we've basically lost a couple of games so far, yeah, I knew it's over, and this basically seals it again. Liverpool did not play. We're dropping points. Manchester City drop points. We drop points. Chelsea are cruising, right? The two new managers are cruising. You can say new manager bounce, but you expect that the managers that have had the same team over and over again, that refuse to sign people, to sign players in the summer, will definitely know what to do. I don't think he refused, but for all intents and purposes, he's the one in charge. He's the one that's going to take the blame for it. You signed Raheem Sterling in the summer. Now we needed a goal. Who are we bringing on? We brought in Ethan. We brought in Jesus. Jesus has not scored a goal in a long time. He's had only 2 goals since January or February this year. Just 2 goals that Gabriel Jesus has in an Arsenal shirt. And it's the one that we're bringing in to come and change the game. What did he do? Ethan had some flicks and tricks here and there, but what was his impact overall on the game? Jorginho, you took out Partey from his best position, which is the number 6, our best 6 this season. Put him on the right, Jorginho in the midfield. He did not have a bad game, but what did he actually have the domination that Arsenal usually have? No. Rice was not as effective beside Jorginho. He was just taking the ball, running, and basically losing it in the final third or skying the ball. Like, it just didn't make sense. Today's performance was nothing to write home about. I did not enjoy it at all. I was glad that we scored the equalizer. We did not lose, but in the grand scheme of things, this was a bad result for Arsenal. Very, very bad result for Arsenal. So I'm going to give a quick player rating and then we'll round off the video. Really, I don't even have much post-match facts for this game because there's no exciting facts in this game. Okay, so player rating, quick player rating, team performance, average for everybody. All right, David Raya, average performance, which is all right performance. On the left, Timber inverted well, but the goal came from his side. I know people would like to blame Kivio, but what was it? Emil Smith-Rowe passed the ball to Tete, who passed the ball to Jimenez. Okay, Timber was there when Smith-Rowe was passing to Tete, so it's also kind of to blame as well. So, all right performance for him. I'm sorry. Kivio, all right performance. Saliba, all right performance. Partey, good performance. Okay, he had a good performance. Jorginho, all right performance. Declan Rice, all right performance. His set pieces were still good. His delivery was what gave us the equalizer, but still not good enough. All right performance for Declan Rice. Odegaard, terrible performance from Odegaard today. Saka, good performance. It's not his fault that people were not there, and it's not his fault that Martinelli was offside when he crossed the ball. Okay, so good performance for Saka. Havertz, non-existent, but terrible performance. Odegaard was terrible. Havertz was terrible, and Trossard was also. Trossard was terrible as well. What was his impact in the game? You let me know. The subs that came on, Gabriel Jesus, terrible. Martinelli, all right performance. Ethan, all right performance. Merino, all right performance. The manager, terrible performance. Okay, because this was the chance for us to capitalize and move higher in the table. I know there would have been game in hand, but it doesn't fucking matter. Let's put pressure on them. But he didn't take advantage. The team selection was wrong. There's no, even in the game, what was this plan B? His backup plan was still wrong. I don't think we had any impetus. We didn't have anything. We didn't bring anything to the table. Okay, that's it. So terrible performance from the manager. Team, terrible performance. Okay, that is my initial reaction to the game. Obviously, it might change later down the line, but man, it's sad, man. It is sad. But anyways, you let me know what you think in the comment section below. Please press the like button, subscribe if you're new or yet to do so, and check out Scatayan Podcast, where I talked about the top 25 kindest countries of 2024. Okay, until the next time, stay safe, stay curious, and use your brain. Let's hear for.
Psst, psst. Oi. Subscribe. Press subscribe. Thank you.